What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, part 26. And, we are at Cere's base with Cordova here as well. And I think that's pretty cool that he's actually around for once. I didn't think he'd actually be in this game. Kind of figured he was dead, I guess. I don't know. But now we're at the point where we're just kind of exploring this place. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I want to go in here first since this
Master
one
Cordova
seems to
requested
be
a translation of a later form of
relatively
the
smallish.
elocution. Which form? The plain song, brother.
At least I think so.
Very well. Furnish him with the latest reduction.
It isn't my place, brother, but I must request clarification. Why are we granting such a request? The ancients forbid sharing the ritual.
This has been here for a long time.
The ancients were not driven underground by armored invaders.
Okay, there's a
Changed. Besides,
gate there we can't
here on
do
Master
anything
Caden's
with.
offices. I'm not. But hardly outside.
That's open.
Do as you are instructed.
Can't go in there. Okay. And it circles back. I understand. We go this way now.
I suppose you have both studied Oisin's lemma.
Yes,
I
sister.
wonder if there's a workbench around here somewhere.
Sister,
I wanted to change the color of my lightsaber
the paradox of the fifth book.
because I didn't really
Oisin
explore this place like at
explores the
all
antinomy
since
of enlightenment.
the last recording.
It's a paradox about the inevitability of cycles.
Explain.
Enlightenment is defined as cycle breaking, but per the canons, to be enlightened is to suffer the cycle. The more we strive to break the cycle, the more we embody it. But in accepting it, we
What is she
become
talking about?
thereby breaking the cycle.
I think the meaning is clear. You can't reason.
This goes to nowhere. So does that. And now we're up here.
Must have been here for
Take
centuries.
these. Yeah, must have been here for centuries. Clearly. Oops. I hit like all the wrong buttons
Don't
all
think
at
we can
once.
slice that.
Okay, so we'll have to get something for that as well. It's that ability again where we throw a lightsaber at it. But we don't have that yet. Because that's obviously what it is. Well, at least we know now. Wow, this place is kind of big. Well, it's not massive
Sister,
or anything, but it's
Were you
overwhelming.
persuaded by the fifth corollary?
Persuaded? Perhaps not, though I was one. The poetry.
It's so good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jeddah?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path?
Old connections, new paths. After a long time apart, Cere and Merrin reconnect. A newfound sense of purpose seems to draw them together, even after much time apart. Are you the shop? Sister Task. Yeah. We'll talk to her first.
Hail, Jedi Knight. I am called Sister Task.
I'm Cal.
Word of your arrival has spread quickly, Noble One. Master Junda holds you in high esteem.
Cere and I have been through a lot together.
Jeddah is brimming with lost artifacts related to your order, among other traditions. Should you happen upon any scrolls or other objects of interest, I would gladly exchange some of the treasures I've unearthed for them.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
We are in your debt, Noble One.
So, Sister Task is a member of the Anchorites, a religious order focused on the preservation of knowledge. So I'm assuming we'll get lightsaber parts and maybe another upgrade for BD.
Cere tells me you were trained in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Up until I became Master Tapal's Padawan. Then we went off to serve in the Clone Wars.
Do you think of your life on Coruscant much?
Sometimes it's like a dream.
And yet it is not.
That life. It's so long ago. So much has happened since then. Most days it feels like it happened to someone else.
I think I understand a little. Thank you. It was not my intention to bring up bad memories.
It's okay, sister. I meant to ask.
You are curious to learn more about the masked hermits helping your mentor, hmm?
I am.
We are the Narcus Anchorites. We study and venerate the Force as it manifests through knowledge.
You're scholars?
We gather knowledge, much like other scholars, yes. But our labor is driven by the belief that knowledge expresses universal truth. Through wisdom, we seek to perceive the formless pattern of the Force. Do you understand?
I understand describing the Force as a formless pattern, although that isn't my perception of it.
Indeed. Nor do we experience the Force as you do, Noble One.
Okay, so what does she have?
Not a bad selection.
Yes,
Lightsaber parts.
that suits you, Noble One.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was gonna be too. Makes sense. I'm feeling like we should just get these three. I think. It doesn't really matter what we get. It's all looks at the end of the day, right? And color-wise, I'm actually really happy with the colors we have. I don't know if I'll end up changing that,
A
like,
remarkable piece.
at all. But I'll get these ones since
This'll
they
be
are all
useful.
priced out at
The
3.
wisdom you've recovered is a boon to us all.
But maybe we'll swap it up at some point. Well, since we're here, we can see if we like it even. First off, we're gonna change color. The new one was in here, right? Yeah. Assembly, that is called. I kind of like it too. Justice is not bad, but I do like Assembly. It's got a more of a rough look about it. And then we can swap this one for Justice, I think. Yeah. Cool. Alright. She's been found, which is awesome. There's something on our right. Oh, is it the elevator? No.
You're the traveler. Have you found any systems outside the Empire's reach?
Not that I have come across.
There are countless ruins scattered across the high desert.
There's something
One
over
of
there.
them could be a perfect safe house for the path.
A new path. After reuniting, Cere and Marin discuss how the path might be a safe place on Jeddah. It looks like we have to utilize whatever the hell that thing is in front of us, and then we go across, but again, we don't have that ability yet, so we're shit out of luck. Does this elevator go anywhere? Indeed it does. Looks like we found a new pathway. We can go up. We can go left, right, or up, apparently. So let's go this way first. I don't know which would be the right path, of course, but it doesn't really matter which way we choose. Maybe I wanted to do this instead. But it's not going to open unless both of them are connected to that door. Therefore... there we are. Now it's open. Now, is that what I want to do? Do I want to go that way? I don't know. Because... It goes outside, clearly, but do I want to go that way?
The way is sealed, Outlander.
Well, that helps.
I'm sorry, Jedi. The gate must remain closed. Imperial patrols have been spotted in the region.
I understand.
Okay, that helps narrow it down a little bit. And does this door open? Yes, it does. And it looks like it's still inside, so we'll check out this one first. The other one actually leads outside, so we'll go that way last. There's a speeder here. That's pretty cool. I like that there's speeders here. However, the door seems to be closed before us. And we got a special chest. Nice. Oh, that's a cool look. For BD. Can I utilize this? Currently, no. So right now, this is also a dead end. That's fine. Maybe we'll use it at some point. Set
Old
examine.
Aerotech speeder bikes. Never got to ride one.
Well, maybe we will. But there's our answer. We just go up. And what's this? There's another door down here as well. Which seems not accessible, like at all. It's not even interactable. Well, that's fine with me. Let's go outside and to this rumor where, what was his name? Eno Cordova told us about. I believe so. Examine. Examine what?
Won't you look at that?
What a huge, desolate place this is. How does one get access to down below? Because seemingly we can't. And there's a lot of area to explore. Right? Oh yeah. Instant death. So it's a dead end. Why did Cordova give us that reference about going that way if we can't even have access to it in the first place? Do we get more info of why we can't go this way?
The patrols should pass soon. When they do, you will be free to come and go as you please.
So yeah, it's basically saying go do the main story, dummy. You got things you gotta do. That's what I got out of that. Whatever. That's fine. We'll go to our ship. Oh, do I gotta like bring this back? To get this door open? Yeah, of course.
Hey, Cal, hold on. I've had this since I started freelancing. It's gotten me out of some bad situations, and I figured it might do the same for you. It's Marin, right? Well, I could get another one if you think you might want it.
No need. Both.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
The Master always frowned upon using blasters.
You once said it wasn't the weapon that makes you a Jedi.
It's us against the galaxy, Cal. We've got to use every advantage we can find against the Empire.
Thanks, Bode.
Cool.
Now, I'll show you how to use it.
We have a new stance. The blaster stance. Cal can now use a blaster stance in combat, which allows him for range attacks and upgradable blaster bolts.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Gotta start somewhere.
The Y button.
Not bad.
Okay, so we have a lot of this. Okay. If we hold it, it does power attack, which I see over there on the left. And you can just mash it as
I
well.
do not work for Cere.
And you replenish ammo by hitting enemies with this.
Concentrate. Pull the
Kind
trigger.
of looks glitchy. It's interesting how he holds his lightsaber with that combo. I want us to charge it.
Impressive.
It requires 2 every time to do the charge shot. Cool. You know what? I think I will utilize the stance for a little while just to see how good it is. I think that'd be a fun thing to do. And then, yeah, looks cool. Yeah, I want to see this combo a little bit. It's interesting because it's a mix of like Makashi, the Makashi style that Count Dooku uses, but it also involves a blaster. That's interesting. I like that. All right, let's get out of here.
So next, maybe...
Okay. So we can go here to the Shattered Moon, or we can head back to Kobo. I kind of want to go back to Kobo because we know that place a lot more than the Shattered Moon. So let's do that.
Kobo? Good. I've been meaning to check up on them. Maybe those anchorites aren't so bad after all.
Didn't you call them weirdos?
That was before Cere told me they're helping those poor refugees hide from the Empire.
That right?
Yeah, working with the group called the Hidden Path. Real hush-hush stuff, so keep it in the family.
Understood.
It was nice to see everyone again.
Yeah, it really was. So, Cordova thinks we'll find out how to cross the abyss by tracking down Dagon's old haunts?
That's right. You ever been there?
Once. Used to be a settlement. Now it's just a bunch of crumbling stone spires and creepy ruins. All right, we're here. Get in your chair.
Okay, let's pick our next destination.
Back to Kobo. I'm sure some of you wanted me to would rather you guys saw the Shattered Moon, but I would rather do a place I'm more familiar with at the moment.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side of the valley. Let's go check
East
it out.
side. Okay, so we're looking over that direction. Is there any rumors here since the last time we've been here? I would say not. It does say there's new character conversations that could be held at the saloon, though, which is good. We should probably check that out, huh? We'll head there real quick. See if there's anybody that actually wants to speak that's brand new to us. We'll find out. Oh, Grease is in here.
Know anything about the High Republic residences on Kobo?
Oh, when I first got here, I did a little exploring of my own. I went into a place, and then I heard creepy voices, and I got out of there in a hurry.
I'll let you know if I hear any voices, Grease.
Wise guys. Not now, Cal. I'm pretty sure Monk reorganized my entire spice rack. I don't know exactly what he changed.
Oh, she's here.
I don't hate it.
There's Bode.
He actually
long
What's
have
up,
the
Mosey?
Raiders been here?
Few years. Not long after I arrived. I don't know a planet in the Outer Rim free of raiders in general, but these bedlam bastards have changed Kobo forever. Most hunters know you cull when you need to, and you stop hunting when a herd gets too low. These raiders kill for sport, and made a lot of those beasts much more hostile to us. Take Shepherdpedes, for example. When they lose habitat, they get territorial and fight back.
Same as us, really.
Sure enough. Biggest mistake our kind ever made was thinking we are any different. Watch yourself out there.
You do the same, Mosey.
Hey, got a sec?
Shoot.
Watch yourself around the stone spires, Cal.
What'd you hear?
Apparently the Raider base isn't too far from there.
Thanks for the warning.
When Kobo's moon was shattered, the Republic settlement collapsed, leaving those spires. That place isn't just an old ruin. It's a tomb. Don't forget about that shattered moon. Cordova seems to think it was important.
Good call.
Might just be Grease's stew talking, but this place is beginning to grow on me.
Who's this guy?
Private table.
All right, then.
Whoa, easy, Grok. Sorry about my friend here. He's just a little guarded.
Yeah, I get it.
Name's Dana. You might say my partner and I have a talent for turning opportunity into profit.
I'm Cal. This is BD.
Noisy little thing.
We're thinking of heading to Dredger Gorge. Ever been?
Once or twice. I'd be careful out there. That's gang turf.
Gang turf?
Grok! Sure it ain't that bad.
The hell I'm risking my neck on gang turf.
Hey, it was great meeting you, Cal. Got some business to discuss with my old pal here.
Come on, BD.
See you when I see you.
Hey, Monk.
What can I do for you?
Want some information. Dana. A savvy grifter, Dana is always looking to strike it big on the frontier with her partner Grok.
Ever pick up any good tips from bartending?
For starters, every client has a tell.
What's my tell?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a tell.
Fine. So what's your tell?
My incurable honesty. Hey, sport, can't chat now. Keeping an eye on those two treasure hunters who just showed up.
That's fair. And who are you?
Greetings, Sojourner.
Just Cal will do.
It will not.
Okay. You don't look like the other prospectors.
No, no, no. Bay on Earth reaches. Tulak excavates that which cannot be so easily grasped.
Make a lot of credits in that line of work?
Wisdom is a good that never decays and is always in short supply.
Tulakt. The fortune teller Tulakt arrives at the cantina following an attack on her home planet. Like most things about Tulakt, what she seeks on Kobo is a mystery.
Sojourner, you smell of smoke and sand.
I should take another shower then. Talk to you later, Tulakt.
You're back.
Perceptive.
Also not as dumb as I first thought.
Thanks.
Go on now. I'm busy.
Okay.
So how'd you become a music producer?
I was born on Riosa, in the Inner Rim.
I've heard of it. Lots of heavy industry.
Yeah, you couldn't escape the factories. So I used to make little tunes out of the noise from them in my head.
You started early then.
And never stopped. We have some tunes, but there's gotta be so much left.
Yeah, I could get them, but I keep getting hairstyles and clothes instead.
You know anything about the High Republic settlement off towards the swamps?
Well, of course. The whole area was devastated when the moon fell on it. You're heading there, aren't you?
Yeah. Need some information from the ruins.
Oh, watch your step. Rockfall is a big problem. Unless increasing your friction coefficient is another one of your talents. That was a physics joke.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, local legend holds that those ruins are chock full of ghosts. Of course, I would not believe in that kind of thing. But you tell me if you saw one, yeah?
You bet.
Strangest thing, I was enjoying a lively constitutional earlier today.
Really? You?
I deserve that. Anyway, I saw the strangest duo putting around the far side of the valley. One was tall and quiet, one short and babbling. They had stopped to inspect some beastly carcass. This had you written all over it.
I deserve that.
You know, you've got a core world air about you. It's becoming.
You from the core?
Guilty as charged. I studied the galactic economy with some of the greatest minds of Coruscant. Then watched those same minds ooze into obscurity while real opportunity whistled by.
Real opportunity?
Oh, you know, tax-free trade, extrajudicial imports, what have you.
Oh, you mean smuggling?
What I mean is that the galaxy is begging to fill your pockets if only you play its game. Another...
Smuggler's past. Morin reveals to Cal that he ran a highly profitable and highly illegal smuggling operation before the days of the Empire.
Time.
Let's see if anybody else wants to speak. At least we got a rumor out of it. So, if we look at the map, well, that's not helpful. We'd have to leave this place. Let's see if anybody else wants to speak around here. Nobody's in there.
You scrap anything useful out here?
Tons. As soon as something breaks or the raiders show face, folks abandon their projects.
So Kobo's a gold mine for scrappers like us.
Got that right. Hey there.
Cal, look at this saloon.
Monk's been really busy.
And I helped by staying out of the way. Did you know there's even a garden on the roof?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what I like about plants? When you talk to them, they can't just walk away.
Maybe that's because nobody wants to talk to you, Turgle.
I wish I could be a fearless warrior like you. But I can't. So I'm glad you're around.
Uh-huh. Sup, Z?
Cal, how good to see you.
You too, Z.
Should you find any data discs from my day, I'd be happy to decrypt them for you. I imagine there are many that remain lost on Kobo.
We'll let you know if we do.
Oh, Cal, it's delightful to see you fully intact.
Holding up okay?
Fine, thanks. It's not the first time this frontier has been terrorized by marauders, you know. But once more, the noble Jedi Knights rise to the occasion.
I appreciate the thought, Z, but we should watch the whole noble knight stuff.
Yes, of course. Good luck tracking down those leads, and please, do let me know if you find anything.
Don't know if we can afford anything here. Oh yeah, I've been saving up for the perk slot. That's right.
Take care, my friend.
And it seems like Stev is doing his own thing. I think that's everybody we can talk to. Let's get out of here. Then we can see this rumor as well. Okay. Where is this rumor held? Way the hell over there. Okay. Yeah, we can go there first, I think. That sounds like a fun time. Where would be a good location for us to go to get there? Could take one of the beasties and just drive there. I don't remember that ship being there before. It's a Z-Wing. That's pretty cool. You don't see many Z-Wings. I wonder whose that is. Okay, which way are we going? We gotta go... Oh, far away? Kind of far. Oh, not like mega far. It's kind of far, though. Maybe we'll see some plants, see some other things along the way. Once we get there, though, we'll probably end up ending the episode. We did a lot of talking. That's different. Why is that there? Not that we need to fight it. Well, the wildlife has been changing. Okay, it is this way. Haven't noticed any plants either, so it's a good sign because it means we didn't really miss any. Yeah, then we would just go that way. Supposedly we can go that way, but we'll find out. In fact, we probably can because...
Stay safe, you hear?
Because we can now utilize this thing to jump up. So
I need to focus.
Alright, with that though, I think that is a good spot for us to end today's episode of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, and if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and do not forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to explore this path. It may actually lead to that Lucre Hulk. That'd be kind of cool if it did, but I kind of doubt it. But I'll see you then. Bye.